Guys, do you remember I was here not long ago to talk about how much you spend as a stingy family of 3, and the total was around 1,600. The video is still on here, you guys can check. If I tell you how much that figure has skyrocketed now, you'll be amazed. Nothing has really changed. We are still a family of 3, but things have changed. The only thing that has changed is the fact that now we own our own house, so instead of rent, now we're paying a mortgage. Guys, I'll be sharing all that we pay for in this hard times in this video. I know you guys love such videos, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Stop that. Hi guys, welcome once again to my channel. My name is Anel Griselda. On this channel I talk about life in the UK as an immigrant. I talk about opportunities for people to relocate abroad. I talk about nesting. Okay, so if these are topics that interest you in any way, please do consider subscribing. So the first day, obviously the most important thing is our mortgage. Okay, so when we got our mortgage, initially we're supposed to pay around £525 a month. However, my husband and I sat down and then we're like, nah, we want to finish paying the house in a relatively shorter time instead of paying it for, let's say, 25 years or whatever number of years they gave us. Okay, so we want to increase the payment so that we reduce the number of years. Okay, so instead of 525, we went to the bank and then we said that we think we can pay 650. Okay, and we can pay that comfortably, so they should increase it so that they'll reduce the number of years. And surprisingly, although we are paying just about £100 extra, we reduced the number of years by almost 5 years. That's crazy, right? Now, council tax. You see how I'm always bragging that in Northern Ireland there's no council tax? I think I've done about 2 different cost of living videos and all of them I'm bragging. In Northern Ireland there's no council tax. In Northern Ireland there's no council tax. For council tax we pay £0 because we live in Northern Ireland and there's nothing like council tax. Guys, I lied. So apparently, if you are renting, there's no council tax. But if you're a homeowner, there's something called rate bill, which is just like the council tax. You know, the government uses it to manage the community, you know, the bin collection, the roads, etc. We moved into our new home around November last year, and everything was cool until we got a letter. They said we have to pay a rate bill. We called our mortgage advisor. We said, he didn't tell us this. What is this? We are hearing it for the first time. Oh, you pay that as a homeowner. You have to pay that in Northern Ireland. All homeowners pay for it. So guys, we are paying for something called rates, which is just like council tax. Permit me, I have my book here and I have my phone here because I need to give you the exact figures, okay? So I'll be looking down a bit. So the rate, because we had not paid from November till like 3 months ago, it has piled up, okay? So at the moment we are paying £105 a month to cater for the current month plus the ones that we missed earlier. Okay, so I think approximately after we've finished paying the amounts that we were owing prior, maybe we'll pay around £70 a month for the rates. Okay, water, as usual, water is free in Northern Ireland, so we're still not paying for water. Electricity, so we're still doing the prepaid. Okay, you pay as you use, right? So if you don't have loads of electric gadgets on, you're going to pay less. Roughly in a month, let me say £100 a month. There are 3 bedrooms. We use our phones, we use an electric cooker to cook, and we cook quite a lot. Okay, now I never knew of these other bills that I'm about to mention before buying our house. Okay, so apparently you need to get a home insurance. Okay, so home insurance is sort of like a financial protection that protects the home should there be, let's say, flood or fire or any damage that needs repair. Obviously, you might not be in the financial state to cater for that. The home has a 10-year warranty. However, what if after that something happens? Let's say the ceiling or the roof comes down or whatever. You may not be able to financially cover it. So that's why it's good to have home insurance in place so that you pay a bit every month, and then should any of these things happen, you're secured. For the kind of insurance that we are doing, we have insured the content in the house as well. So like my laptop is insured, my phones are insured, all under this home insurance. So it's really good. And we're paying only £25 a month for the home insurance. That's very, very good. Okay. And then we're paying life insurance as well. I knew that in future I would obviously get a life insurance. My husband and I will obviously get life insurance, but we never thought we'd get it like this sooner, okay? Because we're still young, we're still healthy, but apparently this is the best time to get it. The younger you are, the healthier you are, the cheaper you are going to pay, because if you're very old and you have loads of, let's say, chronic illnesses, and that means you're already, you know, not in good health, and anything is likely to happen at any point in time, so you're going to pay much higher. And it depends on the kind of life insurance that you are going for. So for us, we went for the ones that covers loads of illnesses. For instance, if any of us should get cancer, they're going to pay how much of the house that is left. Okay, so it depends on the things that you want covered. Do you want one that covers only death, or illnesses as well, okay? So for us, it's not only when one spouse dies, even when one spouse is sick, and once that happens, the insurance company is going to pay off the rest of the house at that time for us. So because of this, they needed to make sure that we are not already sick, we are not already dying. So they came to ask permission to get access to our GP records and our documentation, blah, blah, blah. So it depends on the things that you want covered in the life insurance, okay? The more sicknesses you add, the more you pay. At the moment, we're paying £63, and it was one of the cheapest, actually. See, I never budgeted for this. I never budgeted for this, but unfortunately, all these things come with owning a house and getting older. So let me quickly say this. I'll get back to the video real soon. So lately, I've been seeing comments like, I know, are you pregnant? Someone actually recently posted a comment saying that, are we expecting baby number 2? I can feel it. Can you imagine, guys? After critically analyzing my recent images, I think I know where all this is coming from. The girl is a bit out of shape. Yes, shamefully. So this time around, when I was ordering my usual weekly HelloFresh box, I decided to go for Calorie Smart. Ta-da! So HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery service. What they do is they deliver weekly boxes of quality fresh ingredients along with its recipes to your doorstep. So they have various types of recipes. You can choose mostly meat, which used to be my favorite, but now I'm trying their Calorie Smart recipes. You can also go with family or vegetarian recipes. They have different kinds of recipes, so you choose what you like. So I'm super tired. I don't want to spend too much time, so I'm going to prepare the quick Cajun fried rice today. And if you are somebody who's always in a hurry, you don't like to spend so much time in the kitchen, you can actually choose Quick Cook. They'll give you meals that you can prepare in, let's say, 10, 20, 15 minutes. Yes, these are delicious restaurant-style meals that you're going to prepare with quality ingredients from HelloFresh. So if you're very busy and you don't want to go grocery shopping, come back and prepare, I recommend HelloFresh for you, honestly. So if you're looking to order your own HelloFresh box as well, use the link in the description or scan the QR code you see on the screen. Or you use my referral code, you're going to get 60% of your first box and 25% off in the next 2 months, okay? That's such a great deal, honestly, guys. This tastes like a restaurant meal cooked by myself in my own home. Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring today's video. Another type of insurance that we pay for, now that I'm talking about insurances, is our car insurance. So now we still use one car, and we are both on the same insurance. So we're currently paying £73.17 for our car insurance, okay? And this is comprehensive. It covers every single thing. When we damage somebody's car, when somebody damages our car, it covers every single thing. Another new thing that we pay for now is daycare. So as you all know, we have a son, RJ, who is almost 2 years now. So we realized that my son does not like crowds. When we go to church, he will cry throughout the service and we'll have to stand outside the entire time. He was not used to people. When we go to eat at a restaurant, he would cry until we come out of the place. He was just not used to people. He always wants to be with us, his mom, his dad, and in our house. Whenever he steps into a new environment, he starts to cry. So we realized that it's because he's so used to us, we don't go anywhere. And it's not even every time that we go to church, because sometimes we're working on Sundays. So what we realized is that no, it's going to affect him, okay? So we have to make sure he's exposed to other people, exposed to other new environments, okay? You know, back in Africa, you have your aunties, you have your grandparents, you have your cousins. Your children can spend time with all these people, you know, get some sort of like social interaction. However, over here, it's not like that. It's just you. So if you don't take care, your child will lack that part, okay? And which is very, very vital. Social interaction is very, very vital for the development of a child. So we decided to enroll him in daycare. So he only goes twice a week, okay? And then the twice a week, he only goes 8 to 1. That's like about 5 hours. As I'm talking right now, I just sent him. That's how come I have time to film now. We didn't take him because we needed somebody to help with his childcare. No, we run shifts, so we are able to take care of him. However, just because of the social interaction, we pay for the 2 days a week, which is just 5 hours each day. We pay £55 each week. So in total, in a month, £220 every month, okay? And has it helped him in any way? Absolutely. Now, when we go somewhere, he does not cry anymore. He's used to new people. He may not go to other people, but at least he's used to them. He doesn't worry us in church anymore. We can actually stay through service without him crying, okay? So he's getting used to new environments and new people as the day goes by. And he's making friends. He's enjoying it. You see him playing over there, and he seems to be enjoying it. So we don't want to take this away from him. And then this is also going to prepare him for school. And we also have S&P 500 investment. So if you watch me, you probably know I've spoken about this lots of times. So S&P 500 is the top 500 companies in the US. Okay, so if you invest in S&P 500, you've automatically invested in the top 500 companies in the US. Okay, so every month we put in £100. Okay, so yeah, hopefully maybe in the future we'll add other investments. But for me, I have to make sure that I've done my research well and understand what I'm doing. But hopefully maybe before the year ends, we'll add another type of investment to it as well. Another thing that we pay for is our phone bill. Okay, so obviously, so for both of us, we spend £62.86 every month. Okay, we have unlimited calls and unlimited data. We also pay for my debt. So late last year, just around December or November, I decided to invest into my YouTube studio. I decided to get more expensive cameras, and I wanted to, improve on the quality of my videos. I mean, from this to what you're seeing now. So I decided to buy a much more expensive camera, and everything costs about £6,298. If you see any improvement in my video quality, it's because of these new gadgets that I got. And guys, I'm still paying for it till date, guys. Did it help me get loads of subscribers or loads of views? No way. Actually, last year, my growth was much faster than this year. That's another thing that you should know, that the quality of your videos does not guarantee that you're going to get more views or you're going to get more subscribers. It's the content that people want, and then the consistency, okay? And by the way, I have a YouTube online course. I'll leave a link here if you're interested, okay? But the fact that I watch my videos and I see that it's of good quality, it gives me joy. Every month, I'm paying £524.83 so that I can cover my debt. Can you imagine, guys? It's almost as much as my mortgage. And then for Wi-Fi, when we are in the house, we pay around £27 a month as well for Wi-Fi. We changed our car, and then the company that we bought the car from, they actually paid for 1 year road tax for us. So for the first year of using the car, we're not going to pay road tax. So currently our road tax bill is £0.00. Also RCN. So I'm sure most of you have heard of RCN before. RCN is Royal College of Nurses. It's an organization or a union for nurses and healthcare professionals, mainly nurses and care assistants, okay? And what they do is that they provide support, they have training, they showcase job vacancies, they give you updates on what's happening in the nursing profession, and also legal support, migration support. Should you find yourself in any trouble in the UK, they'll give you like a representative in your field. And as a nurse or as a health professional, you do have to have an indemnity arrangement in place. So if you're joining RCN or let's say Unison or whatever, that is your indemnity that you have in place. Okay, so you do have to have something like that in place, and that is me, RCN, and I pay £16.40 every month. Another thing that we pay for is TV license. So if you own a TV where you watch live shows or BBC, you need to pay your TV license. That's what they use to fund the BBC. Even if you have a phone where you watch live shows, you have to pay TV license, or a tablet or whatever. So far as you watch BBC or you watch live shows, you have to pay £13.25, okay? And then friends and family support, let me say around £100 a month, okay? Sometimes somebody's birthday, or we're taking money as a group or as a year group to pay for something. All those things, sometimes they ask you to contribute. Let me say all those things, roughly £100 a month. And then other thing that we pay for is groceries, okay? So groceries have also included eating out and entertainment as well. We don't do that often, so that plus the normal groceries that we buy. We go to the African market. My husband loves to eat in the house, and he takes food to work every single time he goes to work. I always pack his lunch for him and give it to him. So all that plus the eat out, we'll say around £600 a month for groceries and once a while, fast food that we buy. So basically that is that. So for a family that was spending just around £1,600 last year, just a few months ago, and suddenly this has skyrocketed by £1,000 more. It's really strange, isn't it? But you know where it's coming from as well. So these things, they seem very, very tiny, but at the end of the day, you're paying a lot. So you have to be wise on some of the things that you sign up for, like some things that you have to pay monthly, right? So this is how much you spend, honestly. I hope that it goes down. Hopefully, when my son starts school, we'll not be paying that £200 and something a month anymore. And I'm likely to finish paying the camera stuff also very, very soon. For the camera, I knew very well that obviously YouTube gives me money, so I'll be able to pay it back. So it makes sense. The investment was worth it, honestly. So yeah, basically guys, that is that. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned anything, please leave me a thumbs up and please share this video as well. if you're looking to come to the UK, this is an idea of how much you'll be spending, okay? I live in Northern Ireland, just so you know, Belfast. And if there's anything I left out or any comments that you want to give, kindly leave your comments below, okay? Any tips or any advice that you have for me. The last time somebody actually advised me that the amount I was paying as my phone bill was just too expensive, and the Wi-Fi was also too expensive. So we phoned them and then we actually got a better deal. So yeah, sometimes your advice does help me as well. I don't know everything, so you know, sometimes I take advice from the comment section as well. So your advice is welcome, and all your tips, okay, welcome as well. So thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.